All right, guys. So one of the biggest things that trainers get wrong is using too much of the remote too quickly, which will shut down the dog. That's probably the worst thing that can happen, other than losing a dog, is the dog shutting down, tail tucked. So your whole goal is to train the dog with the remote collar without that ever happening. So it's really careful, and you have to be really careful, and it's really important to not use too much of this with the dog too quickly. So I'm going to start working this guy, German Shepherd, no training, just got him today. E-collar's on, e-collar's fitted. I have the long stock black contact points. I don't jump to the other ones first because a long-haired German Shepherd quite possibly could only need those plastic ones, and that's what's on him now, and I think that's working pretty good. I'm at low numbers. So I'm going to talk while doing this, and I'm going to emphasize where I'm at on the remote and how gentle I'm being with the dog and the remote. Come. 0. Turn it up. Come. 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 Good boy. Come. Good boy. All right, so I'm at a 5. All right, so I'm super low. So he's feeling something, right? He's feeling a weird, awkward sensation. And he's learning that as soon as he starts to come towards me or look at me, I completely change my pitch. And I'm super happy and exciting. I know some of you that's hard for you to do. It's hard for you to go from this to good boy, oh, good puppy. But you have to. That's why I'm able to get the results so fast, and a lot of us are able to get the quick results. It's because we're doing a combination of teaching the dog what's wrong and then teaching them what's right. So you don't want to use too much. Now, as I'm doing this, watch and see how when I see him become uncomfortable, I stay at that level. I think that's really important. I think that's something that people might mess up, and they keep going. As soon as I see him feel the collar, especially this early in the game, I'm literally the first 20 minutes of working this dog, I stay at that slight uncomfortable level. And it's just teaching him, all right, dude, you can walk around and pull on this leash, but that uncomfortable sensation is going to continue until you look at me and start coming towards me, and then it goes away, and then I become all super happy and exciting, and I praise you. I'm at 0. Sit. Turn it up. Sit. 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 Good boy. So again, I was at like a 6. As soon as I saw him start to look around and feel the sensation of the collar, I held that level and I started pushing his butt down. It's not until later on in the game, later on in training, that I'm going to slowly start to increase. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, that's a good puppy. That's a good puppy. Break. Break. Now, as of 4 board and trains ago, I always press the vibrate when I say break. I think it's worked great. So I do it with all the dogs now. It helps them to understand what break means. Because before, all we're using is voice. Now, we're using voice, visual cue, and touch by pressing the vibrate. Good boy. I'm at 0. Come. Good boy! Oh, good puppy! Come, 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 come. He's uncomfortable. I hold that level. Come, 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 come. Good boy! Oh, there we go. That's a good boy. Come, come. Good boy! So you guys see how as soon as he starts feeling that uncomfortable sensation now, turns his head, starts coming towards me. Good boy. So right now, he's learning. It's not a lot of, it's not painful. It's not confusing for him right now because he's starting to understand, all right, it's uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable. Oh, I look at Tom, I go towards him, it goes away, he's happy. So I'm going to repeat this over and over and over again today. He's going inside. Come, come. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Come, come, come. Good. Good boy. Sit, turn it up, sit, turn it up, sit, turn it up, sit, turn it up, sit, 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 sit. Yes, good boy. Sit, good boy. That was at an 8. Sit, good boy. 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 Grab the leash, tug, press vibrate, and say break. Break, break. Good boy. Come, 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 come. Yes. Up, nope, come. Good. Good boy. Those were 8s. Good boy. Good boy. Break. Come. Good. Come. Good. Good boy. Off. Off. That was a 50. It's an unwanted behavior. He's a jumper. I want to nip that in the bud. Come here. Good boy, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Nope. Come on. come here. Oh, good boy. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. 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 Good. That's 12. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Grab the leash. Buzz. Break. Good. Goes inside. He doesn't like doing this. Come, which is fine. We're on day 1. Come. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit. Turn it up. Sit. Turn it up. Sit. Turn it up. Sit. Turn it up. Sit. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Good boy, buddy. Just a good boy, Gunther. He's inside. Start at 0. Come. Turn it up. Come. Turn it up. Come. 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 Yes. Good boy. Come. 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 Yes. Come. 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 Good boy. There. Nope. Come. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit. 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 Good. Sit. Good boy. That's 22. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Break. Break. Yeah. Good boy. Let him get some water. So the reason I'm making this video is because I want to stress, come here, nope, nope, nope. The importance of just having the dog simply feel slightly uncomfortable on your first couple days of training, and teaching him that that slight uncomfortable sensation goes away once he becomes on the right track. Good boy. This is a cute freaking dog. Good boy. Good boy. Now, day 1, 2, and 3, you're going to get a dog like, oh man, this sucks. They'd much rather run inside to the air condition. That's fine. That's like having a kid that's not behaving and making him behave. They're not going to like it. But by doing this and being soft in the beginning, you're going to get a dog that his tail goes from this each day to that at the end. Whereas if you do the opposite and you're using too much of this, you're going to get a dog doing this and then tail tucked and unhappy by the end of the board and train, and that's definitely what we do not want. Ready? Come on. Come on. Good. Come. Turn it up. Come. 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 He's feeling it. Come. 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 Tension. Come. 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 Yes. Good boy. There we go. Keep. Nope. Come. Good. See, as soon as he felt it, he started working his way back to me. That means he's learning. Good boy. Good boy. Come, good boy. Sit. Turn it up. Sit. 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 Good. Sit. Good boy. That was 30s. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. That's just him fighting me. Good boy. Break. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Keep coming. Come. Good. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Come, come, come. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Sit, 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 sit. Good boy. That was a 30. Good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Give me kisses. No, you're like, screw you, man. You're making me do all this. Break, break. Good boy, buddy. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Nope, come. Come, 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 come. Good boy. There we go. Good puppy. Good boy. That was 30s. Good boy. Good boy. Break. Drop it to 0. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Good puppy. Oh, there's a good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Good. Good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Break, break. Good boy. Good boy. Here, Gunther. Drink up. What? Good boy. So he's laying down. Start at the 0. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Sit, good boy. 38. Sit, good boy. 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 Break. So as soon as I get this dog to correlate stim with sit, I roll right into the place. Because then the next thing he's got to learn is to get on the place cot. He already is starting to learn the fundamentals of sit, so I can add something to it. I can add, come get on this cot, and then sit. Break. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Good. He hasn't quite learned that once he puts his butt on the ground, break, it shuts off the stim. Some dogs learn it quick, some dogs take a long time. Some dogs take a full day, some dogs take 2 days. Depends on the dog. Come, come, come. Good boy. Seems like he's getting the recall quicker than the sit. Sit, 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 sit. Good boy. Sit, good boy. Break. Come, come. Yes. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Break. Sit, 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 sit. Good. Break. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Good boy. Break. All right, I'm going to give him a break right now. So usually my first day is this. Exactly what you're seeing right now. Very low levels, teaching the dog uncomfortable sensation goes away once you give in, once you start coming to me, once you put your butt on the ground. And then, like I said, as soon as I see him start to feel stim and drop his butt on his own, I bust out the cots. And then I get him right next to it, and I teach place textbook like you're supposed to teach it in lessons, and I do it with the dog. Put him right there, slight tension on the leash, just like with recall. So if you think about it, the dog's learning multiple things at once, but you're breaking it down so darn Barney style for him. But I'm not pushing on to something else until he grasps the concept of the command I'm teaching prior. I hope that makes sense. All right, buddy, where'd I put the remote? All right, back at it, buddy. Come, come, come. Yes, good boy. That was good. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Boom. Progress right there. He sat without me touching his butt. Good. Good boy. That was about a 22. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. That was awesome. Break. Every time I'm saying break, I'm pressing the vibrate button with my middle finger. Good boy. Come, come, come. So now we just progress from here. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Yes, good boy. I think the UPS guy's out front. Yes, I do. Do I have more packages? Break, break. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Come on, sit, sit, sit. Figure it out, sit. Yes, good boy. That was a 35. Good boy. Good boy. Break. All right, so what I'm doing there, and this is how I explain it when I do lessons, is just like when you teach a kid to ride a bike, you hold on to the back of that seat. But eventually you got to figure out whether they can do it on their own. So you let go of that seat and see if they can ride on their own. That's what I'm doing there. I'm not pushing on his butt anymore, or I'm not holding on to the back of that seat. I'm waiting to see if he can figure it out on his own. But I'm not going to keep going until he starts getting so freaked out by the stim that he just so blown out of whack. I'm going to make sure that there's a fine line between where I jump in and where I don't. Sit, 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 sit. Once I see him start to get stressed because this is too much, I help him and I put his butt on the ground. Good boy. Come, come, come. Yes, good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Good boy, you got it. Good boy. Good boy. Break. So that's good. Good boy. Try to keep him out of the sun. Come. Good boy. Come here. Sit, 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 sit. Yes. Good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Break, break. Now I don't start incorporating visual cues until he's got a good grasp of it. I don't want to give him too much too quick. So once he starts sitting pretty quickly with the remote, then I start to make sure that he can see my hand doing this or doing that. Come, 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 come. Good boy. He's getting that recall. Good. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Good. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Man, you are... Oh, you're not that bad. Just shudder. Good boy. Break, break. Good. Pressing the stem every time I say break. Go ahead. Drink, drink, drink. Hey. Come, come, come. Yes. Good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. Good. Sit, 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 sit. All right, so I held it. That was at 22. I was at 22 for a while because I know that was uncomfortable for him. But he figured it out and he sat on his own. The important thing is I didn't push his butt down. He did it on his own. Good job. Break, break. Good boy. Good boy. Sit, 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 sit. I'm holding it. Good. I was at an 18. Once I saw him start to get stressed and annoyed, I held that level until he figured it out on his own. And the more I do this, the faster his sits are going to become. It all depends on the dog, though. It could take a full day for him to become quick at the sit. It could take 3 days. But from this point on, you're going to be doing sit with this. You're going to be doing sit with place. You're going to be working on auto sit with healing. Good boy. Break. Come, 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 come. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come, good boy. Drop it to 0. Sit, 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 sit. So I held it. 16s. Slowly, the number's slowly going down. Good boy. Good boy. Break. Good puppy. Good boy. Come. Sit, 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 sit. Good. So it seems like throwing this in the mix kind of threw him off a little bit, so I'll stop that and I'll throw that in later. Good boy. Break. Good. Good boy. Come. Sit, 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 sit. Good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Sit, good boy. Break. Give him another break. Good boy, buddy. Hey. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, buddy. Come, come. Yes, good boy. Sit, 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 sit. Good boy. 13. Numbers are going down. Good boy. Good boy. Break. Soon you'll be sitting on a dime, buddy. Come, come. Sit, 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 sit. Boom. 6. Look at that. Good boy, bud. Good boy. Break. All right. So that was good. That was a breakthrough. Now he's gonna get like a 3-hour break. What was that? 30 minutes? Give him a 3-hour break. Good boy. Whenever you see lots of progress, give him a break. All right. So quick recap. Gentle on the Ecollar. You're just getting it to a level at which is uncomfortable for the dog, and you're staying there so that he realizes that uncomfortable feeling goes away. And you have to figure out what that level is and be sure not to go too high, because that's when you start to traumatize a dog and get a dog to shut down. His behavior right now, the tail down and stuff, that's just because it's hot out, he's panting, and he's freaking working. So that's going to go away. I promise you that'll go away. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this kind of helps those of you that might be struggling with dogs seeming like they shut down a lot, or you got the tail tucked and stuff like that. And everything that I just said in this video applies to lessons as well, and you teach the owners the same thing. Biggest thing that owners mess up is being too hard on the e-collar, their dog shutting down and thinking e-collar is a bad thing. So, all right guys, hope that helped. Bye.